Have you ever wondered what secrets lie beneath the surface of classified operations, hidden from the public eye? What if I told you there's an organization so secretive, so dangerous, that even the people who work for them don't know the full truth? Welcome to the mystery of Dark Lake, the shadowy force behind Apple TV Plus's sci-fi thriller, The Gorge. From the very first moments of the film, we are drawn into an intense, heart-pounding world where Levi and Drasa, played by Miles Teller and Anya Taylor-Joy, are sent to an undisclosed location with one job: eliminate the Hollow Men and keep the site secure. They don't ask questions. They don't need to. But that's exactly what Dark Lake wants. Because the more questions they ask, the closer they get to uncovering the truth. But what is Dark Lake really? And why do they need snipers to guard a site in the middle of nowhere? The answer to that question is what makes this story so terrifying. You see, the Gorge initially tricks you into thinking this is just another top-secret military operation. A mission introduced by none other than Sigourney Weaver's character, Bartholomew, a figure who radiates authority and experience. We, as the audience, instinctively trust her. But that trust is misplaced. Because it's not the military Levi and Drasa are working for, it's Dark Lake, a powerful and ruthless private corporation with an agenda so horrifying it will send chills down your spine. Dark Lake's true goal isn't security or protection, it's power. Unimaginable power. The Gorge is their laboratory, and they've been using it for decades. Through operatives and drones, they've been extracting genetic material from the Gorge, experimenting on it, and creating something beyond human comprehension. Super soldiers. That's right. They're not just containing a threat, they're harvesting it. Dark Lake is using the hybrid DNA of the creatures within the Gorge to engineer the ultimate soldiers. But let's take a step back. How did this all begin? The origins of Dark Lake's experiments date all the way back to the end of World War II. While the world was still reeling from the horrors of war, secret organizations were already looking ahead to the next great weapon. Dark Lake was part of an operation designed to develop chemical weapons to rival the Manhattan Project. But something went horribly wrong. An earthquake struck the facility, breaching containment and exposing every single person inside to the experimental toxins. Those who didn't die became something else. Twisted. Mutated. The first of the Hollow Men. From that moment on, the Gorge became a place of horror. A place that should have been abandoned. But instead, Dark Lake saw an opportunity. They contained it. They studied it. And eventually, they started using it. For decades, Dark Lake sent operatives into the Gorge to collect data, extract samples, and continue their horrifying research. But in order to do this without attracting attention, they needed protection. That's where Levi and Drasa come in. Dark Lake's hiring process isn't random. They don't just pick anyone. They target people with no families, no ties, no future. People who won't be missed. Levi, a washed-up soldier deemed unfit for other operations. Drasa, a sniper whose only remaining family is her father, who doesn't have long to live. Both of them, the perfect candidates for Dark Lake's sinister plan. But here's the worst part: there is no going home. Levi and Drasa were never meant to survive their mission. No one ever does. Because after their year-long shift guarding the Gorge is up, Dark Lake executes them. No loose ends. No survivors. Remember JD, the sniper Levi replaced? He thought he had made it out. He thought he had finished his job. But the moment his shift was over, he was eliminated. That's the fate that awaited Levi and Drasa too. But Dark Lake underestimated them. For the first time, two operatives defied the system. Levi and Drasa found each other. They unraveled the truth. And when they did, they knew there was only one thing left to do: destroy Dark Lake's operation once and for all. Dark Lake had gone to extreme lengths to protect their secret. They didn't just execute operatives. They controlled information. They used drones to minimize human involvement. And they shielded the Gorge from satellite detection with a network of signal blocking dishes. No one outside of Dark Lake even knew the Gorge existed. But Levi and Drasa changed that. The moment they took down those satellite dishes, Bartholomew knew the game was over. The secret was out. The Gorge was exposed. And in one final, desperate attempt to cover their tracks, Dark Lake tried to erase everything. But it was too late. Levi and Drasa had one last mission: end the nightmare. And as the Gorge was obliterated in a fiery explosion, so was Dark Lake's ability to continue their monstrous experiments. Or was it? Because if there's one thing we've learned, it's that organizations like Dark Lake never truly disappear. They go underground, they regroup, they evolve. So the real question isn't whether Dark Lake is gone. The real question is, what are they planning next? If this story captivated you, if the dark secrets of corporations like Dark Lake fascinate you, make sure to like this video and subscribe for more deep dives into the mysteries of sci-fi's greatest thrillers. But before you go, tell me in the comments, do you think Dark Lake is really finished? Or is there something even more terrifying waiting just beneath the surface? Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.